Alright, so session 12, part 2 recap. The party was introduced to Aurelia Beltane, an elf noble who hired them in assisting her uncover the truth about her sister's murder.
She was an elf?
Yeah. I know. Yeah, she was nervous. You could tell. Like, and I was like trying to like coach her into
during the description, but the description thing is hard when you don't know.
Yeah, like
you're like, I don't know what to say. It's I made this thing.
Yeah, with my friend in my room for like an hour. That it was like my first time.
Do they want to know my charisma modifier? Like, what,
yeah. No, I get that. I get that. But she was an elf. Yes. Okay, so with the help of Wysteria and Aurelia, they devise a plan to infiltrate Dirk Lughnasah's mansion during a party. Dirk and Torrin disguise themselves as two Vine's entourage, Rickter as Kanye's, and Murok as personal bodyguard to Aurelia. Once inside the building, before the party starts, Torrin, Murok, and Aurelia do reconnaissance on the building's layout, while Derek gains information about Dirk through the road crew, Tyrese, Daryl, Peter, and Chong, and Rickter plans a spectacular show with Kanye.
I have that written down somewhere. Tyrese, Chong, Daryl, Peter.
Oh, Daryl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was right. I did.
Tyrese, Chong, Daryl, and Peter.
Yeah. Yep, I was right. Haha! I remembered what Peter I made up on the spot. Peter was the only one who did cocaine, yes.
Good for Peter.
Good for Peter. Good for Peter.
Did they make it out alive?
I guess you'll have to find out.
Oh, no!
We're gonna get there. Once the partygoers file in, Torrin and Rickter slip away to the basement where they find the murder weapon in a hidden torture chamber. Murok, Aurelia, and Derek make their way to the second landing following Aurelia's cue and cleared out the floor. Torrin disguised himself as a waiter to join Rickter and Rickter followed suit. They gathered notes of payment and a clue towards the premeditation of the murder. BTS, aka the Berserker Traitor Syndicate, was named as the perpetrators in the homicide. Having all evidence necessary, the party returned downstairs to rejoin the festivities and took up positions. With Richter's help, Kanye performed a godly entrance and hypnotized the majority of the spectators. In the midst of the confusion, Torrin deftly assassinated Dirk, but was unable to remove the body without being caught, even with Murok's aid. A hard-fought battle ensued, but the party emerged victorious, and so we continue. So,
question.
Currently...
Is it the Berserker Traitor, T-R-A-D-E-R, or Traitor, T-R-A...
BTS, Berserker Traitors Syndicate.
T-R-A-D-E-R-S?
T-R-A...
Traitor, like traders,
like trade, they trade
not traders, like, not like a ship merchant traders, like a trader, like a bad guy,
traders.
like,
okay, yeah, that's
against the state. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Did you write it down or anything?
I just wanted to know.
I'm not going to remember that.
So,
remember the difference.
Currently, you are all...
Sorry, BTS later on.
I mean, if you can come up with a better acronym for BTS, I just thought that it was really funny. I'm totally...
Dumper Squad Death Service.
Oh, well, if you become the leader of it... If you become the leader of it, sure. But for right now, they're BTS.
So we're gonna be
the Korean sensation.
DDDS. DS.
Dumper Squad Death. What was it? Dumper Squad Death Service?
Yeah.
Let me write that. Actually, that's brilliant.
Take that down.
I don't.
It's so funny that's like an important note. Just those 4 words that are completely.
I have almost all of his identities written down.
I don't know. What was it last one?
The last one.
Last one was
Beef Wellington. 5'9" human, scrawny ginger with freckles.
you were Beef Wellington for 12 seconds.
Then Kanye told you to be yourself, and you did. And he was impressed that you were black.
Your guy is such a problem, but he's also the most fun.
Yeah.
Like, the rest of us would have been like, I know this is tempting, but let's stay on task. You're like, guys, I can't help it.
I have to do
Cosmo. Really
if Cosmo was also evil.
Yeah.
By the way, currently you are still in the mansion, surrounded by dead bodies and the dead owner of the house.
No, didn't we go downstairs and check the treasury after we killed everybody?
You did check the treasury. But emerging upon it, let's just say you're in the first floor. Yeah, because you have to subsequently go to the first floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
You told us he was poor. There's nothing in there.
300 gold pieces that you found that he keeps in the house. You don't know anything about his banks, and you didn't get any information from the clues about which bank in Ashwood he actually uses. So
we're hitting them all.
How many banks could there be in Ashwood?
We didn't even get a safe. We didn't get a safe deposit box key or anything, though. We didn't get anything to even tell us what we should be.
By the way, would you guys want copies of the world map?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, I'll send it to your emails. I don't have the ink to print them, but at least that way you guys have
That'd be wonderful. That'd be
yeah.
great.
Can I work on something to look for something very specific in the treasury?
Okay. What do you want to work on?
I want to look for birth certificate, any documents with his name on it, a picture on it, anything of that sort.
Okay.
Family portraits.
Get all of his identity. I'm stealing it. I am now Dirk.
Okay, so
I have a disguise kit, so I can do your makeup.
He's got all the stuff.
I know.
Technically, Aurelia is still with you, and she has a really high modifier to her investigate.
So I'd like to lend the help action to Aurelia to investigate that.
She's
treasure.
like, this fucking peasant.
She has fine. Just locate object for fuck's sake.
But she's never seen his birth certificate.
Just any documents that's official.
Yeah.
Anything, name on it, everything. Because we need names.
So wait, you're giving me the help action, right?
Yeah.
So I have advantage. That was so much better. Okay,
I'm looking for names, dates, business transactions.
Okay, so within this, if you guys remember, the map is actually right here. I'm pretty sure I forgot it last time. Yeah. But the only things that are down here are the servants' quarters, the torture chamber, the food pantry, wine cellar, and a normal storage. Yeah, so while you guys are rumbling through, the only things that you could find are old family portraits. You see him as a young man. You see what you can presume to be his mother and his father. But he looks very young in the portrait, and they're significantly older.
There's nothing more recent?
Within the basement? No.
Well,
we're in the wrong spot. And then we go...
Well, yeah, but when we were in the treasury, like, there's nothing about any business holdings, transactions, deed to the property. It's all upstairs, right? Yeah.
That's where his study is. That's where he does his work.
Treasury. Why does he have it?
Treasury is for treasure.
And important documents.
Not for this.
Alright, we all know where to check Joey's castle.
I mean,
everything of Joey's value will be in his.
Because there could also be banknotes in there.
No, 300 gold pieces.
Remember, you found it surprisingly old, dusty, full of cobwebs, save for 300 gold pieces that you were able to split among 5 people. Like each person getting 300 pieces.
Yeah. Okay.
So this isn't.
We found like a duffel bag of gold and nothing else in the entire treasury.
Like this guy is either blowing smoke out of his ass of how rich he is, like Donald Trump, or he keeps all of his money in the bank.
Yeah, I was looking for anything that would.
It's not in this room. It's not in this room. It is not in this room.
So I'm gonna go upstairs and go look in that.
But I think she was saying there's stuff happening on the first floor.
Where's the Chinese? Actually, where's Kanye?
Kanye is unconscious. He is badly burnt, but no longer on fire, next to the stage that is still burning.
Okay. I'll drag Kanye out of the building.
Give me a strength check. With disadvantage because you're doing a dead body.
I play with dead bodies all.
You play with dead heads, not the full body. Not the full body.
Can I let him the help action to dragging Kanye Armor Vest out?
Aren't you trying to look for the documents?
Am I? I thought something was happening on the first floor.
He just interjected with what he wanted.
I got 12.
12 flat.
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to drag him out, but it is very slow moving. Which door do you take him out of? The one where you guys entered in the side, or the one towards the front of the ballroom.
What's closest to it?
Would be the one near the side room. So yeah, okay. So it takes you the better part of like 15 minutes to drag this fucking lug of body behind you. You'd managed to do so, and when you exit the building, you do see that a couple of carriages. With that, a couple of the road crew and the entourage, they see Kanye and they're just like, like all of them just completely shocked. They like run over to you, at least 5 guys. Each one of them grabs a part of his body and they're like, we need to get out of here. This guy needs to go to a fucking hospital right now.
I agree. Go take him to the hospital.
Alright, so they like just take him and they're like, alright, well, we'll catch you later, bro. So they take him onto the carriage and that carriage leaves.
My way.
So
The carriage.
and do you want to go with Aurelia?
Sure.
So you're like, Aurelia's like, alright, I think if we are gonna look for these documents, we need to fucking be quick. So give me a dex check
quick.
really quick, because we're gonna be like running in and running out. What is it? 5.
Just a raw dex check.
Yeah, Rob.
It's a 10.
Okay. So you're not as fast as you would like to be. Definitely. Like, so, it takes, like, longer after, like, the battle. You're a little fatigued. And she is also not really helping. She's not going as fast as she should be going. That one chick that punched her in the face hit really fucking hard. So, you go into the study. You start doing things. Are you helping me investigate?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to roll.
Right.
Yep, advantage. Which is so much better. Okay, so she's like, is this what you're looking for? And like she holds up a couple of documents. Among them, you have his birth certificate, you have the last notice of a bank statement, and you have like a medieval version of like I don't want to say like a credit card, but basically like a thing. Yeah.
That's the medieval version.
Exactly what I was looking for.
So maybe write it in
This
the notes.
moneylender has agreed that
You can't.
this moneylender has agreed that this person.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna pick up from us just after this, like we were in a fucking inn or something, and we were recouping until awake. I didn't think we were going back to the mansion at all.
Straight up, yeah. I have this, if you want to take notes on it. It's a spell list, but at least it's something. The birth certificate, line of credit, and
What's Dirk's last name?
last bank statement.
Lughnasahd. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Lughnassadh, if you care. Lughnasahd. It's based off of a Wiccan holiday, if you ever are curious. Really quick, another dex check to meet up with everybody as they're leaving the building. Everybody,
Am I awake?
you're unconscious. He's unconscious.
Somebody help me.
Emily.
He's on my back.
Emily.
Thank you.
I was
on
writing
my shoulder.
birth certificate,
Yeah.
certificate of deposit. What was the last thing?
I'm very
Line of credit equivalent.
That's
Exactly.
certificate of deposit.
Oh, so then the last bank statement.
Last bank statement. Thank you.
One last dex check as you two hustle out of the building. Not great. On her front. So you carry him, you see him immediately outside of the building.
There's a nat 20. I'm just grabbing her.
Running out.
Yeah.
So you meet in time as they like are exiting the building. They see each other. They're like, "Okay, we need to get the fuck out of here." And you burst out of the door.
Back right of the.
Yeah, Aurelia's carriage is on the other side of the building. The only carriage that you see right here is 2 vines, and it is quickly filling up.
We run to around this carriage.
Okay, so the rest of the party continues to go around the back way where there's less foot traffic. You hop into the carriage. The carriage driver is like, "Oh, are we ready to go?"
Hell yeah.
Well, actually,
I mean, Aurelia needs
shirt
stuff.
in there. Let me just.
Shut up, Richter.
My
And
2-box
so-
shirt is torn and sundered.
You race off. You notice as your carriage merges into the traffic of all of these carriages leaving at the same time, you kind of just like blend in to like the chaos and the crowd of people. Your carriage isn't any more flashy than others. I believe she said she wanted, what did she say? She wanted like a Benz or something?
Yeah.
A Benz carriage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but like this is like an aristocratic party and there's a lot of like fancy carriages.
It's a
in here.
G-Wagon carriage.
Yeah, G-Wagon. I think that's what she said. Yeah.
There's 50 of them.
So she brings you back. She coaches the master at the head of the carriage, and she says, "Bring us back to Wysteria's office." She's like, "That's going to be the safest place for us because I don't think I could bring you back to my house. No offense." None taken. So you wind up going to Wysteria's house. You guys, she runs up to the door first. Bang, 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 bang on the door. Wysteria opens the door and he's like dressed in like robes and like a fluffy like headband with his like blonde hair pulled back. And he's just like, "What are you doing this late at night?" And he like is like groggy looking out into like the crowd of you. And he's just like, "Oh, God, come inside." He ushers you all in. He's like, "Well, I don't have beds for all of you, and I don't plan on sharing it anytime soon. But you can..."
Not even with Richter?
"One night does not constitute an eternal love. You can all sit on the couches or fight over what's left. I think I have a bear rug in the living room. Good night." And he takes Aurelia into the room with him and locks the door behind them.
We can just leave him by the door. That's fine.
He's like, "Gotcha, so you don't care."
How
We just
far?
stick him on the floor.
How
So
far
there's-
did we travel from
I don't- you don't
the
have to give me
manor
the
back
bear
to the...
rug.
Okay,
No,
so
right.
the actual house itself, I want to say, was give or take a mile, had a mile radius of just property, no settlement or foundation built on it, just like gardens and whatnot. And then from there, a couple miles past Ashwood. So travel with carriage, it would have been maybe an hour to 2 hours.
Okay.
I mean,
So at this point in the night, it's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
okay, it's too late to go try to find another inn.
You don't like
We
it?
also-
How many beds are
Just
couches?
beds.
I mean,
There
I
are
just
2
think, well,
couches and 1 bear skin rug in the center of a living room with
we
a
can find our
fireplace.
props.
I'm gonna sleep on the rug because I feel like it fits my character. I'm gonna curl up into a ball. I'm gonna do a little circle, then curl up into a ball on the rug in front of the fire.
Claws still out,
I'm a
he
werewolf.
scruffs into
I'm
it.
half werewolf.
Half werewolf, half orc, half giant. I don't know how the math works on that.
No, I am a half orc, half giant who is a werewolf.
Let's leave.
There it is. There
I'm
it
gonna
is.
put Derek's unconscious corpse on the part
So-
of the couch,
It actually
Part
does
of the
work.
couch?
feet hanging off.
Okay.
Well, I guess.
See, he doesn't take up that much room. So, I mean, if you scrunched up into a ball, you would be fine.
Scrunch up
So
a ball on
before
the
he does
couch.
that, be like, you should probably just take his armor off. He never falls asleep in that thing.
He's asleep right
You
now.
seem so uncomfortable.
You're taking my armor
Yeah,
off?
of course. Right? Just,
I'm not gonna like that when I wake up.
I don't want a part of this.
I'm just gonna put the armor
I'm not gonna take
there.
his armor.
So it takes you the better part of 20 minutes to take everything off because you're not used to this type of equipment. It's pretty heavy. It's late at night. But 20 minutes go by, 2:30 in the morning. You lay it next to Murrock and you go to sleep.
Yep.
That morning you all wake up feeling a little worse for wear, a couple of bruises, a couple scrapes and whatnot. You spring back into
Who
consciousness.
undressed me?
Well-
What happened? Where are we? Someone hand me my pants.
What's most pressing?
The
What's
pants.
The first thing you notice is that all
No
of your
idea.
equipment is right next to Murrock.
I'm still sleeping, right?
I would argue that you guys are kind of all like waking up, but he would probably be the first one to be awake. Because he fell asleep the
You guys
first.
swear a nap on Torrin.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
exactly.
serious.
It was a nice scrap last night, boys. I feel like I almost died again.
Because you did.
What else is
I
new?
took a nap.
Put my armor back on first thing in the morning. It only takes me 12 minutes because I've done it a bunch. But it's still a long time.
It's a lot of
Why'd you take
armor.
that off? When did you take that off?
I woke up with it off, so alright, it wasn't you. Don't think you would have done it.
You look uncomfortable.
By now I've learned a little bit of how to deal with Richter, and again, he does scare me. So, I'm like, no problem, buddy, I appreciate it. Thank you. Please, in the future, don't do that.
If I'm saving your life, I'm gonna make sure you're comfortable.
No, I'm very comfortable in the armor. It makes me feel safer.
No. No one can sleep in such a metal husk. It gets too cold.
I sure can. You just saw me doing it before you
It
took
gets
my
very
pants
simple.
off and my boots and my...
We were gonna get a chill. It's really cold in here. We didn't get any firewood. You were gonna get sick.
You don't... What?
I was sleeping in front of a big lit fireplace.
He's talking to me.
I'm in the room.
Please don't do that next. There's not gonna be a next time. I'm gonna live next time. Next time I'm gonna live.
You hope.
Well,
It's because I get out there.
our pockets are
I can't
flush
just turn
with
invisible.
gold. Let's go hunt for some
It's so
equipment.
easy though.
So, Wysteria comes out of the room and he's like, Aurelia's had a really long night. But,
Bitch, what?
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
she doesn't do this very often.
All right.
However, if you guys are looking for equipment, the best place I can describe to you
Here comes
would be WAP. It stands for Weapons, Armor, and Potions. It's the biggest wholesale.
Okay, great.
I love it.
I knew it was
What?
kind of a good name. The first, she was like D&D house call. What's it called?
Wow.
Just shower thoughts. All right, so he's like he tells you where to find it. It would be give or take 25-minute walk from this location. He is kind of in the north of town, whereas this is due south.
How did we get here in the first place? Didn't we ride our horses here?
You did. You stabled them.
Should we take the
Are they
horses and ride to the store?
Ashwood stable or are they?
So, when you come out of the building, you do notice that it's primarily foot traffic. Not a lot of people are traveling on horseback, and those who are seem to
They're
be
poor.
Someone's gonna find the walk. Right?
I'm just kidding. Okay. Well,
It's classist.
You would have to head more north to get
says the
back
one
your
who
horses.
shit in a
And
golden
then
chamber
you would
pot.
have to, like...
Why'd you pull out that sword?
So you walk the 25 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
25-minute walk to the walk.
So you walk into the store. The first person that you see is like this gawky human teenager who's like wearing a blue vest and looks like they hate their life. And they're just like, welcome to WAP, your one-stop shop where we make it drop.
All right.
Can I help you with anything today?
Probably not with that attitude.
I say, what's your name, friend?
He points to his chest. On his name tag, it says Chester.
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 No, I had an Uncle Chester. Great guy.
I doubt it.
Hey, Chester,
Hey, he's a
do you
great
have
guy,
any
like-
puppies here?
I mean,
Just
maybe you
insulted
could
my
check
uncle
in
who I
the
made
back.
Trying to be friendly.
Right? Yeah.
Sorry, it's so hard to keep that like dull. Sorry,
So no puppies.
you could check in the back, maybe.
Chester, you are useless.
Yeah.
like a sadness come over his face. You see the manager walk over, and he's like, Chester, how could you deal with our clients like this? He like nudges him out of the way. He's like, I'm so sorry for all of our new clients. My name is Mark. So happy to have you guys here. As part of our tradition, I would like to sing to you the song of WAP.
Please just show me the puppy, sir.
Right after, I promise.
Oh god. Emily has another song.
Is it WAP? You're just gonna play the song WAP?
No, so he starts. He's like,
I'm gonna
now.
spare the dying on myself.
Alright, so he's like, now from the top, shop at WAP. Can't tell it. Can tell it's us from the blue vest.
Yeah.
Grab a potion and a WAP. We got some killer voodoo. I'm talking WAP, WAP, WAP. But won't find sales the same as we do. Grab some armor and a halberd because we sell those too. And then you hear a couple of people applauding in the back, and they're like, "Yay!"
Why would you choose?
I'm gonna stop you right there, Mark. We did not enjoy that.
I'm
That
gonna
was
start
terrible.
shouting. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Even people in this strange other realm have seen the room.
Everyone's
I can't help it. His name's Mark.
Insight check for his sake, and he's just like utterly confused. And he's like, "Do I know you? Have we met before?"
No.
He's like, "All right, so how can I help you guys today? What are you looking for?"
Weapons, as well as some armor and potions.
Okay,
He
so
wants puppets.
Puppets, please.
Does
puppets.
P stand for puppets?
So
Forgot the song.
I made a whole thing of items and prices and stuff like that. Do you want me to send it to your emails?
Yes.
Really quick?
That works.
Okay. Just because, like, it's better than having you guys all hover around here for it.
Sure.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
I really like the idea of starting a fight club on my own property. Because then we could start gambling on it too. We could be bookies.
Yeah.
The house always wins.
I'm gonna be the Dom King of Kimbo Slice Fights.
You both could be our grand champions in different weight classes.
It should be this one.
6 foot.
Heavyweight champion, middleweight champion.
Until Darren decides to move up weight class, goes
It's not weight, it's height.
Goes champ.
It can't be weight. We're gonna be too close. I'm hefty.
So I just sent it.
6 foot and over championships, 6 foot and under championships.
I'll beat up all the fucking halflings. Throws.
I'm good on that.
Even humans.
Short
I'm gonna take a quick pee break. I did send it to your guys' emails.
Got it. WAP inventory.
So that way you guys can look at what you want, and then we'll do interactions based off that.
You did a whole graph.
I did, yeah, for a lot of them, actually.
Part of me almost just wants to buy armor. I know I'm barbarian, but we can get it. Let's do a proficiency in light and medium armor.
I already got it.
Part of me just like buy some armor.
So you'll notice that underneath the weapons and the armor, there are mods that you can buy for them
I'm
to
looking at that
enhance
right
them.
now.
Those you would have to talk to artificers for. I labeled each one, like, so the section of the store that you would have to go to talk to them. Obviously prices are listed as well.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can at least afford one, if not two things on each one of these. So that's why I was like, a lot of them I priced down significantly.
Yeah, I see that.
So, because otherwise it was like upwards of 5,000 gold pieces, and I was like, that's not appropriate. I can't do that. So yeah, when you guys are ready, obviously I put all the magic stuff with you in mind, Baldino. Like the wands would be like actual things, and also they have. I didn't write it on this
Oh my
list
God.
because I took it was a couple hours to do this. But
This is
there's
impressive.
thanks. Are you?
Joey's got a whole poison section for him.
Yeah, he asked for it. So, there are also magic scrolls that you could buy. Those I have to look up the prices though, but for now, we can always go back and buy those as well if you want to do that. But I figured like having the wand with like 5 uses, that's 5 spell slots that you're not wasting, that you just have. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like thinking. And if you look on the magic items, this is like applicable to all of you guys because all of you could use the bag of holding and whatnot. But I put the links there, so if you wanted a description of what it does, so like for example, things to note of the bag of holding, creatures will suffocate in it. If you put a live creature in it, they will die. Just letting you know.
Say it again, I'm sorry.
If you put an animal in the bag of holding, it will die.
Got it.
It makes sense.
I'd like to argue that.
It's a vacuum in a pocket dimension.
I can't put air in the pocket dimension?
If you put another portal inside of that portal, you create a cosmic rip where you create a portal that you get sucked into.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Try it.
No, I'm hearing you. I'm gonna stay away. Okay.
So, obviously, like, the enhancements I put in there because I figured, like, some of your stuff does, like, a lot of damage, and there's not really a whole lot of, like,
I love that.
better
I'm
weapons.
definitely doing that.
Yeah. So, that's why I figured, like, in lieu of buying new equipment, because there's not a whole lot that you can buy that would be
enhanced
better.
Defense or an enhanced weapon, both I'm probably going to do to the max level.
Yeah, because you have the most gold pieces also.
Yeah, I have a lot of gold.
Yeah, so that's why. So, technically I based those off of the Artificer class. Like, you have to be, like, a certain level, but I'm DM and, like, you know, NPCs and whatnot, so I'm just saying that it costs more money because it's more time and more materials to make it a higher level, you know? But again, you know, all relative. But I tried to make most of the stuff that's on here, like, affordable to you guys, so if you wanted one or the other or both, you have the option to do so.
Is it even worth increasing my AC, or should I just...
Even if you didn't increase your AC, you have every type of melee damage in half.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. You never take, like, you've never been bloodied, I feel like, except for, like, that one time during the dragon fight.
Yeah, so I think 2d6 is probably the best. I don't necessarily want to take, like, a 1d8 one-handed weapon just to also be able to use
1d8 its max is 8, whereas a 2d6 its max is 12.
Right.
So you know what I mean? It's better
but
odds.
Then I also
almost.
get the shield for +2 AC. If I get the 1d8.
So it's really up to you,
So
but that's why I put the options there.
That's what I'm debating.
Yeah.
Because technically I also already have a scimitar in my inventory still.
Is this
so the best I can get is 1d6.
Yeah. So,
Derek, you have a note of nobility, correct?
I do.
Cool.
I got pencil on me.
We're not going to do anything to yours, but we're going to use that as a base to forge some.
Is anybody good at forgery tools?
Give me some time with the calligraphy supplies. Right? It takes time, and then I'll gain proficiency, right?
I would argue yes. I'm gonna argue that it's gonna
for a while.
Yeah.
Should I buy 2 sets of calligraphy supplies? I need a lot of paper, papyrus, ink blots to practice my signature.
Sure.
You want to say like?
Let's say that
3?
one kit supply is enough for a month.
Okay, so we'll just start with 1. The rest of it sounds cool, but he's not a wood carver or a weaver or any shit like that.
Emily, should
But I
I tell you
mean,
the stuff I'm buying first?
Aren't you? Do
Are
you
you
have
ready?
nature checks
I'm ready to buy
with
some stuff.
wisdom
I
or
might
anything
buy more
like that?
after, but I'm ready to purchase like 3
Oh,
things.
okay.
So am I.
Okay, so we'll start with you first, because you said.
Splint armor.
Okay.
It's a type of heavy armor. It's got a +1 to my, +1 to my AC.
Does it? Just says AC 17.
But chainmail, which I'm wearing, is 16.
Ah,
Yeah.
You see?
yeah. there you
So
go.
he gets a +1 because it's splint
Gotcha,
instead.
gotcha, gotcha. Understood.
Which is 200 gold pieces. Okay. And then
Then I'm going to enhance it for
Okay.
1,000 gold pieces for a +2.
for enhanced defense.
Yes.
What is your AC at now?
20?
Dumb. Hate you so much.
You what? That's why we're here, guys. Come on. What are we talking about? I'm
No,
also
it's
going to
okay.
enhance my greatsword
Okay.
similarly for 1,000 gold pieces.
Which one? The Hansen weapon?
Yeah.
No, that's a simple or martial weapon. So what is a great sword?
I think it's a martial weapon.
Great sword is
Yeah, it's a martial melee weapon.
Perfect. Okay. I just wanted to double check. Alright, so for the 1,000 gold
Yes.
pieces? Okay.
My greatsword is now insane, as is my AC.
Yeah, so it's so it's a +2 to attack and damage.
Yeah, I already modded it in my sheet here.
Perfect. Okay, so that would put you at 2,200 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop for a second. I'm probably gonna buy something else, but we'll circle back.
100%.
Hey, Mark.
Oh hi.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh hi.
We're gonna be placing a lot of big orders, over the next couple of nights, forever. So it'd be really appreciate if you could maybe cut us a little bit of deal so we could buy more. You know what
Well,
I mean?
there is a membership pass. It's about 50 gold pieces per
I'm trying to
year.
save you money if we put it all together.
50 gold pieces per year, but you get discounts at 10%.
If we put all the stuff we're going to buy together, that could end up being a lot of gold pieces.
Can we count
That
the money
would be. We would need to have several memberships.
One per person.
One per person.
So 200 gold pieces,
No.
10%.
Well, 50 gold pieces
At
each, but you get
10%
10%
off
off on
Means
each.
as long
item.
as you
As long as-
500
Excuse me, Mark.
gold pieces.
Mark, can I give you the 50 extra gold and count the 2,200 gold I just counted?
No, because you didn't mention this to me, Mark.
You didn't ask, and I'm
That's
pretty
not very helpful, Mark. I see where Chester's getting his customer service.
50-50.
Oh, okay.
If
Sorry, I
it's-
thought this was just for playing.
You're breaking my
If
balls,
it's-
Mark. You're
If
breaking my
it's
balls.
10 or
Mark.
lower, you have already paid for your purchases and didn't.
no refunds, no returns.
Yeah, exactly.
No!
No refunds, no returns.
You're breaking my balls, Mark.
Yo, I don't like WAP. Is there like some sort of competitor?
No, I'll buy that.
WAP is the best distributor of all weapons, armor, and potions
asking you, Mark.
So I have to
Advise.
do
in the
that.
tri-continent county.
I have to say,
What
Mark,
does that
this
even
isn't,
mean?
Mark, this isn't a great start to our business relationship, Mark. You're breaking my balls, Mark. You break it. He's a king, He's a future king. You're
No
breaking my balls.
No returns.
Look, do you expect him just to break store policy for a
For what?
Question.
What is he a king of
Cloak
exactly?
protection
Stop
count as
telling Mark
armor?
everything.
Cloak of protection does count as armor.
Cloak of protection is armor. So if I get
What
cloak
is
of
it?
protection,
What?
What is it? I can't look at the...
it is a wondrous item, uncommon. You gain a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws while you wear this cloak.
Oh, okay. That doesn't really help. I feel like
It would be like light armor. It would, yeah.
It only helps you like a minute, like a little bit. It helps.
Yeah, like
If you
this
did
thing-
that
if it's-
and then
if it
enhance
didn't count as
armor,
armor, I'd be like, alright, I want that.
No, fuck.
yeah, it's like I would count it as light armor, and then you can
I
enhance
feel
it.
like you can wear a cloak over armor. Like, if I'm wearing leather armor, I can have a cloak over. Cloak's a jacket.
It's armor.
DM says it's armor. I mean, you looked at the item. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just a wondrous item. It doesn't say.
It is a
armor.
wondrous item.
It doesn't say armor in the items.
I know, but I'm arguing that it is armor because it acts as armor.
Okay, that's fine then. So that changes. I'm definitely not going to buy.
Like, you know, like in like Wakanda where they have like the cloaks and they like go this way and then like suddenly they have like a shield.
Yeah.
That's what I envision with this concept. Is that like you swoop it over and then you gain like that AC.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pay for the membership.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to do that right off the bat. I'm just doing that right off the bat before anything else.
Because I want that goddamn membership.
Okay.
You're not gonna create You're not gonna create D&D BJ's to compete with D&D Costco to satisfy my grudge with Mark. So
You don't know that. You haven't been to any other place with a fucking D&D
look
Costco.
at my face right now. I'll take that 50 gold back right this second. BJ's.
You're paying full price. That's fine. Just know that it might be a hot minute before you find another
I
place.
say I'm going to save the 50 gold coins regardless, so...
Okay.
I'm not
Bye.
spending it.
So, Mark,
Yes.
I have like a few things.
Okay.
So I want those bling bling ring rings. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, boy. Which ones though?
Both of them. You know which one?
Oh.
Both. I got two hands. I have one for each hand. They're fire resistant, right?
Let me see.
That's really important that they be fire resistant.
What are you talking about?
The spell
I get
refueling
spell
rings.
slots from using them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a two
So,
sets of the sentence.
So you're getting
No, you don't.
2 rings.
Thank you. I don't want to give him
I
any
would
more
like
money.
2 rings. I would like,
Okay.
one of each.
Okay. So
What do you mean, one of each?
So one that only can be used once, and one that can be used 3 times.
Gotcha.
got
So
it.
total of four.
Okay. So 1 500, 1
Yes.
1,000.
One bolt.
That's 3. Or me too. Oh my god.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
4.
I have so much in this fucking thing.
No, you're good.
All right. So you're getting 1 at 500 with 10% off. That's divided.
So that's
More
just
spell
50.
slots for you, nice.
Yeah.
So I'm giving back 150 from those.
You're buying spell slots.
So it's
Yeah,
450
I'm buying
from
spell
this
slots.
one.
This
And
way I can
then-
use them like a douchebag out of combat to have fun.
Dude,
and
I could
not
just
be in danger.
buff my stuff.
100.
She let me just pay money to buff myself so much. It was
Yeah.
great. I love it.
So.
You need higher than 20 to hit me. I'm sure people.
And then, sorry, I also want to get a wand of cure light wounds.
Okay, so that is 750 minus 75.
So in total, I'm spending.
450, 950, and the last one I have to do is 750. That's 675. Yeah. So I will tell you right now what the
So it'll
total
be
is.
2,250 before discounts.
No, I took the discounts off on each one, so it's 450, 900, 675.
How much is it?
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
I should be able to have like 200 or so before the discounts, and then the discounts would be like.
It's 2,075 in total. You're saving $50 on the ring with 1 use. You're saving $100 on the ring for 3 uses, and $75 on the ring on the wand of cure
Don't worry,
wounds.
I'll just do the math myself. It's like,
I just did the math. It's $2,000.75. 2,000 gold pieces. 2,075 gold pieces. Blah, blah, blah. Words in English. So you
Joey, did you say
saved.
you're buying the split sending stones?
Mhm.
Okay.
because you're saying the wrong amount.
No, I'm not.
It's 2,250 to buy everything, and then before the discounts. So 10%
No,
would be
look.
225 back.
It's $50 for the membership.
Already took that.
$500 minus the
that's
10%,
not actually-
which is 50, making it
Right.
$450. $1,000 minus the 10% is $100, making it $900. $750 minus the 10% is $75, making it $675, making it a total of 2,075 gold pieces. It's not 10% off the entire order, it's 10% off each item. Except for the membership. So you're saving more money this way.
I already threw the membership in, so I took the 50 off of that. Then the purchases would be.
Okay, so minus the $50 membership is $2,25.
Okay.
That's the total for the 3 things.
Ooh. I would like to purchase.
Are you doing the membership, by the way?
No.
Okay.
All right. Joe, you bought the membership? Okay. So I sidle up to my friend Torrin. I go, I don't want to.
Speaking Dwarvish. I say in Dwarvish.
I respond in Dwarvish. I don't want this fucking guy to know. So I'm about to slip 300 gold pieces into your claw.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No, incorrect. Because it'll be 10% off. So do 270 gold pieces into your hand. I want you to buy me 2 vials of truth serum.
I was also gonna get one, so I'll make that. Yeah, okay, no problem.
Thanks,
So that would be 10% off of 3
Hold on,
files.
I'm gonna do my own.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
'Cause
we'll add
I'm
on his.
itemizing
If
everything
you're,
now.
are you ready for it, or you want me to give you more time?
Hold on, I'm almost there.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright, so I'm buying a Morning Star for 15 gold pieces and a shield for 10 gold pieces. I already bought the membership.
Yep.
So that should be, after discount, 13.5 gold pieces and 9 gold pieces.
Hold
I'm
on.
giving them,
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I already did all my math, so.
Well, 15.
10% off is 1.5, so it's 13 gold and 5 silver. 13.5
Yes.
gold pieces.
Yep.
And then the shield is 10% off, it's 9 gold pieces.
Yep.
I'm gonna upgrade both of them the double. So that's 900.
For which ones are you doing? The enhanced
I'm enhancing
weapon and
and enhancing armor. So now my shield gives me +4. And then I'm buying 2 greater healing potions at 90 gold pieces each.
Hold on 2 seconds. And you're buying, what was the last thing?
2 greater healing potions.
Why is taking 10% off of each individual one more than taking 10% off of the total number?
It's not.
It's
all
not.
the same.
That's what I thought too. Okay, so I'm just gonna.
Well, that's
consider
how
doing
I'm
the math
doing it.
correct. That's
That's
fine.
how I'm doing it.
Are daggers count as throwing knives?
Yeah. I would argue. They can be used as thrown weapons, if that's what you're asking.
Yes. Well, here's the thing: am I gonna have to equip, like, am I only allowed to equip a dagger at a time, like throwing knives? Shuriken, ninja stuff.
It would have to be, okay, that would be like the difference between like a throwing knife specifically and
Yeah,
like
I
a
was
dagger
looking for a
is that
throwing
you would
knife
have
specifically.
to, they're not on there?
Throwing knives? No, not that I see.
Okay, I mean, we can always go back to it.
Save for us.
Okay, yeah, so, Brock, your total is 2,002 gold pieces and 5 silver.
Yep. And now my AC is 19. And with my Morning Star, I do 1d8 plus 7 damage with a +8 to hit.
Nice.
Instead of 2d6 plus 5 damage.
I do 2d6 plus 7 with a +10 to hit.
Nice.
Okay.
Plus 10 to hit?
Yeah.
How do you have plus 10?
I already had +8
Oh,
when I
okay.
enhanced.
Oh, yeah,
Idiot,
so I have a plus 10 to hit and plus 7 also. So I originally would have a +8.
Joey, did you ever...
I'm totaling it up
It's
now.
+2 to attack.
Can you just
and
tell me what
damage.
you got so I have it for my notes?
Yeah, just give me a second.
It's nuts. That's a lot. So strong.
So I have 595 gold pieces.
And I can smite?
That's still a lot. I
It
mean,
is.
How much do you
I got
have?
600.
I have 595 left.
610.
I got healing
614.
potions.
I
Oh,
got.
you're
Am I
right.
the only one who bought healing potions?
I got. We
Yeah.
Suck.
Oh,
No, I
you
bought
guys
healing
he bought a wand of cure
44
wounds,
plus 4?
so he can heal himself with
A
magic.
maximum of 20.
Okay.
And it takes a whole action to do.
Does the healing potion take a whole action? Is that a
Yes.
bonus action? Okay.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying about the heals, Brock?
So, worth having.
Can you tell me what
I
you
brought
said?
you- I brought you
yeah,
serum.
so, one enhanced
No way that
weapon
won't be
tier for my
That's
katana. One
You have
enhanced
to like
Second tier?
one.
Or
Tier
just
1.
capture them.
Tier 1. Okay, so
Yeah.
the 500.
Yeah.
Okay.
One enhanced defense tier. On top of buying a one piece of the studded leather.
Is it empty? Is that what you're turning it?
2 sets of sending stones.
It's not.
Hold
Don't
on.
worry about it.
You said studded leather?
Yes.
And the hands defense was first tier or second?
Both were tier 1s for the weapon
Both
and
were
the defense.
Thank you. And then let me just find this. You said leather?
Yep, the studded leather.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, 2 sending stones.
2 sets, right?
Yeah. Because you said they come in sets.
They do come in sets, yes.
Well, didn't we say that technically we should have gotten...
2 sets makes 4. And
Right.
he doesn't need it because he has message.
Right. Okay.
And that's why you said you only wanted to do
Really,
2.
sets.
And whoever is the leader would
get
have the 2 to communicate with the all 3, basically.
Right.
2 greater potions.
Hold on. Okay, so that's this minus this, making it that. Okay.
Did you put down the greater potions? Okay, so 1 serpent venom.
I hope you guys are like making notes for like your character sheet. I will not. I have the notes obviously, but I'm not gonna make a note of every.
What we bought and the changes to our stats.
Yeah,
done.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because I'm not gonna remind you. Oh, you have a +10, not a
I crossed out
+8.
chainmail. I wrote the splint mail enhanced. I added enhanced all the stuff I enhanced.
Ready?
Hold on. Yes, now I'm ready.
3 truth serum. Calligrapher's supplies.
Hold on. Oh my god, you're buying the most. Okay, calligrapher's tools. Which you will need time to get adapted to because you're not proficient in it, and I won't just...
No. And an extra set of thieves' tools.
Yeah.
I already
If you
away.
wanted, technically you could repair your thieves' tools, but yeah, with those 2 nat ones, I made it use that, like, yeah.
So I already took off the 50 before I put it in. The total was 2130 minus 213 for a 10% discount for a total of 1917 gold pieces.
I'm gonna check your math in 2 seconds. I just need to find thieves'
How much do you have left?
879
Nice.
gold
You're
pieces.
still the richest among us. Before that, it was Richter, which I found concerning.
And with enough gold pieces between us, we could think about a lot of things. So
Yeah.
And then be broke.
We have like 2
And then
grand
be
right
a little
broke.
bit.
We have like 2 grand right now.
Until
2
the
grand
next...
change.
We'll save a little bit of money. We'll see where eventually, I don't know when, but eventually we'll see where this birth certificate of deposit goes.
I like
Maybe
how
we
you're
get
thinking about it like it's a modern bank and you need 2 forms of identification, but I imagine in a medieval bank, like, he would just walk in and
He's
they'd
gonna
be like,
walk
Mr.
in.
Lughnasahd!
Yeah.
Don't worry, we have a shape.
You have a shape.
We know who you are. I feel like banks in this day and age no shapeshifters existed now.
But it's not this day and age.
No, I feel like banks in the time of D&D would know that there are sorcerers and mages who could change their form.
That's how we got ID.
Alright,
Right.
fair enough.
You got a babysitter.
So the total that I have is 1885 and 5 silver.
Really?
Yeah. 450 plus 450 plus 9 plus 180 plus 180 plus 180 plus 405 plus 9 plus 2250.
If you're telling me a lower number, I'll take it.
Yeah, I literally just did the math.
Okay, so what
So-
number did you get?
The total for gold pieces is 1885, so 1,805 gold pieces, and then 5 silver.
We're just gonna round up to
pieces.
1886, please.
Emily.
Okay, round up to 1886. You're like, keep the change. I don't need those fucking.
I didn't write down. But I don't. How much silver do I don't know how much silver I have right now.
Okay,
It's just easier.
yeah, I forgot that you ruined your sheet.
I didn't. Someone spoke more.
Okay, and
Okay,
so I'm
scratch that.
assuming you give one of those truth serums to Senior Felipe.
2 of them. I bought 2.
Yeah, he has 2.
He has 2, right? Yes.
Lay on hands.
So
Truth serum. Oh, true.
So I actually have 931 gold pieces left.
so each one was 135. So you owe him 270.
I gave it to him.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Okay,
counted
I just
that
want to make
on
sure
yours,
everybody is
the 270
on
I
the
gave you?
up and up of like what they got.
Yeah, I discounted it.
Fantastico.
I spent 2,200, then
And we have
270.
1 year membership.
2 more.
Not me, but other people.
Who knows? The next BJ's will come around.
I bet it's better.
It's the dwarf version. But
The shells aren't as high
yeah.
and scary to me.
but that's really all I had planned for this.
Yep, cool.
Are you guys happy with what you got?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I
That
was
a
trying.
very clear, resounding yes.
Yeah, I was trying to like give as much as I could to each person so they have options, and then some.
I felt like the things I took you made just for me.
Well, I know the ones that were just for me. Nobody else uses spells.
I know. I was trying to make sure that I have everybody like included in these things.
No, I appreciate it.
I already
I
had,
a lot
like,
of my spells
really
spells
good
left,
ones.
so it's like,
I know that it's like the worst thing that I can think
I don't
of.
hold them back. It's not fun.
And having the wands, I put it as having 5 uses, so you have 5 uses of cure wounds with no cost to spell slots for you.
Just one less.
So that's major, honestly. For him, especially with his, no offense, your wimpy HP and AC. Oh man, I know.
So
Cure wounds is
squishy.
definitely.
I know.
It's very squishy.
I needed to. I also put options of armor in there. The cloak of shielding, I think it was. Like I put it in there with specific like thought
the
to
way my
you.
brain's looking is, as long as I can get spell slots back, that is invisibility. Which means I can't get targeted anyway.
There's got to be some sort of creature she can conjure that'll
Until
be
you
able to
attack.
penetrate invisibility.
Until
No,
you
that's fine,
attack,
that's
also.
fine. But I have a sorcerer skill, because now I can get these back basically for free instead of having to use my coins.
Mhm.
I can literally do 2 spells at once, like every turn. I can just go Fireball Invisibility.
Yeah, he could.
That's terrifying. Guys,
How many spell not spell
I have 8 sorcerer points right now.
Thank
it
you.
costs 2, I believe.
so 10?
No,
It costs
2. You can do it 4 times.
I'm pretty sure I did it like 4.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, no, so that's actually like a perfect strategy for you. And it would be at no cost. And also with the rings, you have a 3rd level or
Which is
lower.
Fireballs and invisibility back anyway.
Yeah.
And I can still literally take that, make a 3rd level spell, and use that 3rd level spell to get 3 sorcery points.
Yeah, you have basically 4 invisibilities with no cost to your actual spell slots. If you use them for all invisibility.
I have an AC of 19, and when I pull up my tail, I can add a D8 to that.
Yeah, it's dumb. I hate it.
can you tell me if the top thing on the class features there on the left applies to Baldina? To Richter?
Top left?
Yeah.
Divine Sense?
Yes.
As an action, 1 celestial fiend, undead, consecrated, desecrated within 60 feet. Until the end of my turn, I sense type location if it is not behind total cover.
Not
He's
undead.
a living
I'm living.
person.
I was
He
thinking
is not-
desecrated because he's pledged to another god.
No.
Okay.
No. Desecrated is like an actual thing. And so is Fiend. Fiends
Gotcha.
are basically like demons.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That's why I
these
asked.
are all like specific types of monsters that you could encounter. So a desecrated would be something like a zombie or a lich, which you have never. Yeah, basically, yeah. And then conversely, the I think consecrated is
Consecrated is there.
would be like the angels, archangels. They have those two. So like the good half and the bad half. You can sense all the angels and all the demons.
Cool.
So you can sense I'm not a demon.
Yeah, you can sense that he's not a demon. You can sense that what he's talking to might be.
I'm really concerned about that thing.
Yeah, it's definitely not a consecrated anything. You can tell that for damn sure. But yeah, good session, guys.